Hello everyone, Eagle here bringing you another awesome tutorial video. Today we're going to be doing something kind of cool that recently I've discovered can happen. We're going to be making a tow truck for American Truck Simulator. So something a little bit different. Got a picture here for you of what the finished product's going to look like. But this is a bit of save modding, save editing, whatever you want to call it, that we're going to have to do. And it will actually work in multiplayer for you too. And so as of the time that I am making this video, this is perfectly legal in multiplayer on TruckersMP. It does not violate any of their rules about save editing. So definitely something worth checking out here. Definitely get some fun reactions when you're going down the road with this. So as you might be able to tell here, what we're doing is actually we're taking the first truck here out of the new Kenworth T680 load that came with the 135 update, and we're going to put a trailer on it, so it basically makes it look like we're just towing a broke down truck down the road. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. So I've already got my game loaded and everything here with a load set up. First thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a load of trucks somewhere. I just created one, so let me load my game real quick so it's got it in it. If you're not sure how to create your own loads, check out an awesome program called Virtual Speditor. I'll post the link in the description. It makes it so you can create your own custom loads going to anywhere from anywhere. So we've set up a load here of trucks going from Seattle at the Kenworth dealership. Or we should have some. Did I not save that perhaps? Oh no, it would help if I selected the right city. There we go. So in Seattle, we've got this load going to Grand Coulee that I created here. So we're going to go ahead and select that load. We're right here at the garage, so it looks like there's somebody inside of me right now. Go ahead and get pulled out here. Oh, getting to be a beautiful sunset there. As you can tell, we are in multiplayer right now. And we are going to go over here to the Kenworth factory and pick up this load real quick. Do I have my lights on? No, I don't. Probably should do that. We'll be a good person and wait for the light here. Oh, come on, really? Those darn green turn arrows. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and go here, because I don't feel like waiting for that green turn arrow to come on there. And we are gonna pull in here and pick up that load we just created. So, right now they still have not fixed the Kenworth T680 load in multiplayer. So when we first pick it up here, it is going to kick us from the server. And boom, kicked from server. Invalid accessory. That's fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go pick up the load while we're still offline here. But once we edit it, we'll be able to use it. Can also do some save editing to make the normal T680 load work. A little secret for you guys. The reason why it's kicking you is because the trailer, or excuse me, the tires on this are truck tires. And since they're not trailer tires, it's not a valid trailer accessory. So that's why it's kicking you from the server. So if you just want the stock load here of trucks, all you got to go in is just go in there and edit the wheels that are attached to it to be a trailer wheel instead of a truck wheel, and then that'll work for you. Alright, so we're going to get hooked up here. It kind of spawned them in a tangled mess here, it looks like, but that's okay. Makes no difference to me. So we're going to go ahead and just pull over here so that we're out of the way when we spawn back into multiplayer. This should be a good enough spot here, I think. Alright, then we're going to make ourselves a quick save. And if you're not sure how to do the basics of save editing, like decrypting your file and everything like that, check out my other video that teaches you how to do exactly that. I'll post a link here for you. But then, what we're going to want to do is we'll go out of the game here. And we are going to go to our save. Let's find this here. There it is. Alright, so we're in here in our quick save inside of our profile and everything. We're going to decrypt the save file and open it up here so we can edit it. Then what we're going to want to do is, as usual, search for player_job. That'll bring us down here to this section. So I've already done the hard work for you guys. I've got a handy dandy bunch of text here, which is the tow truck load. I'm going to post this in the description there. That way you guys can just copy and paste it. What we're going to do with that is we want to just ignore this top line here. Leave that alone. Copy everything below that. So we've copied that. Then we want to go in here to our job. Find your first trailer that's listed there. And we're going to replace everything below that trailer line here. That way we don't have to bother going in and changing all the IDs to match this new load. So we're just going to highlight everything here, going down until we see this next vehicle line here. So everything above that. Nice big chunk of stuff. Then we're just going to paste all that over that. Done. Just like that. Then go ahead and save your file here that you edited and go back over into your game. We're going to want to go ahead and load our quick save file that we just edited. And we'll give it a moment here. Get loaded back up. And voila. We are now towing a broke down truck there. And it looks pretty sharp if you ask me. All the lights on the trailer do work, making it totally legal. It's only 2 trailers, so you're not in violation of any of the maximum amount of trailers. Nothing's clipping or anything like that, so that doesn't violate anything. So yeah, everything is perfectly legal for MP. Now, we're still offline right now. What we are going to have to do now that we've gotten it all loaded in is we'll go ahead and just quit out of the game, since multiplayer still doesn't have a way to just reconnect to the server from in the game. And once it decides to close there, we'll go ahead and launch multiplayer again here. Launch ATS. And we'll go ahead and get back into the game, get signed in and everything. Load back into our profile we were just in. And we'll go to drive. Alright, so we are back online here now. Can't really tell because there is nobody in front of me right now, but we are online. Then we can go ahead and take this load that we just created and take it for a drive. So, we'll go ahead and go for a little drive here. And we have made ourselves a tow truck. A tow truck. That's all there is to it, guys. Really not that hard. All the hard work's already done. I got it all figured out there. So just copy and paste that and do what I showed you there. And you'll be able to drive around and tow trucks now. So, if you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them down in the comments there. I think I've covered everything there is to it, though. So feel free to give it a shot, guys. Like I said, works perfectly fine in multiplayer. No violation of anything. And it's pretty badass. It adds a new job variety to things that you wouldn't see otherwise. And it definitely takes some getting used to driving the thing, that's for sure. Definitely will want to take your corners wide, I'll tell you that. We'll just go ahead and go over here. Hopefully we'll get a green light here. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. You can also, if you want to, in that save file, feel free to change out the company for the trailer. You can get any of the different companies. You can change out the trailer itself if you want to. Just change the line for that. You can also change the color of the truck that you're hauling to any of the available colors for that load. I believe we've got white, red, yellow, blue, and black, if I'm not mistaken. They will all work for this, so yeah, feel free to check it out, play around with it some. You can put different types of trailers as well if you want to haul a broke down truck with a flatbed or a tanker maybe. Or you can just tow the truck itself there. However, I wouldn't recommend doing just the truck in multiplayer because the first truck in the line of Kenworths does not have any taillights on it. So that might be something that gets you kicked if you try that. But as long as you've got a trailer hooked up to it, it will show up just fine there. All the signals and everything like that on the back here do work. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know. I'll try and get back with you as soon as I can. And happy towing.